What's up, everybody? This is Cristina.
And I'm Andrea from Lacuna Coil.
You're watching EMP.
Hi guys, it's Elena from EMP. I'm at Download Festival and I'm here with Lacuna Coil with Cristina and Andrea. Hi guys.
Hello.
How you doing?
We're good. We're ready to rock.
Absolutely.
I bet, 2 years without festivals, big shows and stuff, this is the first festivals of a long series that you guys have coming up.
Yes.
So, did you check up the lineup of the bands that you're gonna, the bands you're gonna be playing with on the festivals?
On the festivals, yes. We don't know if we're going to be able to check them out because we have a very tight schedule.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we're going to be in Spain for another festival. So we're going to have very, very little sleep.
Yeah.
So we might have to go back.
Yeah, that's what I
Home
was gonna
early.
ask, to see if you can catch any of the bands.
We wish. We wanted to watch Miles Kennedy and Kiss as well, and other bands.
Day to Remember.
We'll see. Fingers crossed.
But yeah, they just walked in front of the camera.
Photobombed.
Yeah, just hi. So yeah, how does it feel? What's the energy like?
We're extremely excited. We're still weirded out because being the first festival after such a long pause due to the pandemic, it's still oh my God, we're all here, ready to play, no masks, a lot of people, smiles on their faces, and we can actually see them because they're not covered anymore. So we can't wait to be on that stage and tear everything apart.
You mentioned no mask and stuff, so it must be a bit weird as well because Italy has really strict restriction and stuff, and here is a completely different vibe.
Yeah, but we've been in America for a month and a half, and there already restrictions were already even lighter than here. So it was very weird. The first time we walked into a diner and we had the mask on and nobody had. It was.
Everybody's looking at us like, what are they doing? We're like.
That's the thing.
Awkward.
People look at you weirdly if you're wearing it. I still wear it on the tube, even if it's not mandatory anymore. But there's still so many people.
I get it. Yes. Yes, why not? At least we'll prevent a little bit of the flu,
Exactly.
which is still annoying.
Yeah, and I think everybody should do what they feel. If you feel like you want to keep the mask on because you don't feel safe or you're not sure about it, just do it. You have to feel what.
Yeah, even thinking about other people, if you have an old person sitting next to you in the tube, I come to lots of events and stuff.
Exactly. Some people might be more frail or might have more health issues, so why we don't judge.
Yeah, definitely. And what's on your headphones? What bands have you been listening to?
I've been listening to a lot of soundtracks from video games because I love video games, so I like to listen to soundtracks.
That kind of leads to my next question, but yeah, I'll let you say, Andrea.
Usually when you ask this, nothing comes to your mind. Even if you've been listening to 2,000 bands, now.
We listen to a lot of music too.
I've listened to, of course, we got this project we worked on that we can't reveal yet, which is new music, but not the new record. It's not the new Lacuna Coil album, but it's new music from Lacuna Coil that will be released in the fall, and we're gonna soon. Everybody's
Amazing.
gonna find out.
Ooh,
so I'm
okay.
gonna listen a lot to that because we had to check out all the mixes and the master and the mastering. So that's the most I've been listening to.
That sounds very exciting. It's a shame you can't say anything.
I know.
Just to me later, we can have a little chat in Italian. Shall we? So, you mentioned video games, and I know you guys love video games, and if you got trapped in the universe of the last video game you played, where
of
would
the
you
last
be?
one.
Yeah, where would you be, and how long do you think you would survive?
Well, the last video games that I played was Tiny Tina Wonderlands, which is an interesting world to live in. Probably not my favorite, probably not the one that I would have loved to live in. But there's so many video games that have a very interesting scenario. And it would be cool to maybe stay there for a few seconds and then leave because most of them are not very cool, very safe. Places like The Last of Us, for example. But they're cool to watch. They're cool to be there and just live the moment when you're playing.
Definitely.
I would probably be in Stranger Things because I was playing Pac-Man on a train ride because I've been to South Italy for a few days on vacation right before I came here, and so I've been playing with my DS. I got an arcade catalog with all the old arcade games from Namco, and so I played Pac-Man.
Actually, the last one I played was Kirby. which was even weirder because it's basically this little pink ball, living ball that goes around and eats everything and turns into the shape of the stuff that he's eating. So it's interesting.
Yeah, I only ever used Kirby in like that Mario Bros, like the fighting thing.
There is actually a game dedicated to Kirby.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a weird universe to be stuck in.
Totally.
Running away from Kirby that's gonna try to eat you. So what are your top 3 favorite movies?
Movies, not in a specific order, but I like very much The Silence of the Lambs, The Name of the Rose. Mi piace tantissimo. And then it depends because I mean the first Aliens were amazing. I really like old school movies from, like Schwarzenegger movies, like from the 80s, 90s. But those two for sure. I can't think of the third one that I'm like, whoa, that's the one.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've been watching a lot of movies throughout our life. So when I was a kid, I was a lot into like Bruce Lee movies, martial arts, like Enter the Dragon. Or then I was Nightmare, like especially number 3. It's my favorite. And then I could say The Warriors is another movie that was kind of a cult movie for me when I was a kid. And then growing up, obviously, you also find something a bit more cultural or historic.
There are some movies that we tend to watch on tours at times, like Onion Movie. Come si chiama Una pallottola spuntata?
Naked Gun. Some 80s surreal comic. Fun movies.
Some movies that sometimes we put on and just like, let's watch it for the 10,000th time.
Yeah, I like also the Watchmen, the movie they did from the comic book, because it's just my favorite comic book. So, but there's so many good movies,
And how about TV series? Is there anything you've been binging
TV
recently?
Series, I love Ozark.
Oh yes, so good.
Stranger Things, of course.
So
Can't wait for The Boys, for the new season. There are different ones. I mean, I don't have a lot of time to watch them all. There is one called Who Killed Sarah, which is interesting too. 2nd season, I think. But I can't wait for The Boys and Umbrella Academy.
Yeah,
who's
so
coming
good,
out very soon.
Yeah, in a few weeks. Yeah, so exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same basically. But obviously, there are some more particular that I've seen that. Like in the past, my favorite one was The Sopranos, because it's the first one that has a kind of the same style as what we call today these kind of shows. And then there's some. And then I'm watching a weird one, which I don't remember the title. Is about a Swedish gangster. That is the guy who they invented the Stockholm syndrome because of him. Because he was kidnapping a lady that fell in love with him, and so I don't remember the title. I just started watching the first 2 episodes, and it's a little bit in a Guy Ritchie kind of style, but I can't remember the title right now. But it's great.
That sounds interesting. Definitely gonna check that out. And would you rather live through a zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion?
Alien invasion, to see if they really exist. Yeah. Because I mean, we can't be alone in the universe. So
and we kind of already had the zombie apocalypse the last 2 years. So
an alien invasion, maybe they can teach us something. Yeah. Why not? Alien invasion is for me. Yeah. What would you say?
Yeah, because I didn't like so much the zombie apocalypse we just had. So probably the aliens could be something better. But I think what we realize in this kind of zombie apocalypse is that the internet is really not for everybody. So
definitely. If you could grab a cup of coffee, like sit down, have a chat with a character from a movie, a book, or a TV series.
With a character, so not an actor or an actress,
like
or
the character from a book, a movie, or a TV series. Who would it be and why?
One of those questions.
Personally, I would like more to be in contact with somebody from the past, like some Julius Caesar, or those characters which are larger than life, and to see how much they were like that in real life, But obviously, it's not possible. So we should probably think about something more recent.
It's hard.
It's a hard one, I know. Sorry,
it's a hard one. I mean, we need a minute. Can't think of any, no.
I got a guy that I like to watch his comedy shows. He's an American comedian called Sebastian Maniscalco, which plays a lot with the Italian cliche of Italian Americans. And so it would be a fun dinner to be out with him on dinner.
That sounds
I don't
fun.
know. Johnny Depp.
Yeah, in any of his like Tim Burton movie.
Johnny Depp. Brad Pitt.
Yeah, any. Like Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Norman Reedus. Whatever.
Like, let's go for
Three.
dinner. Like, can I come as well? We can go for a coffee with Johnny Depp and Brad Pitt, and like,
Let's
I'll come
do
as well. Invite me as well, please. But yeah, guys, it was so lovely talking to you. Can you like just tell us like what's next for Lacuna Coil? So you mentioned some things that you can't really say, and then the big tour.
Yes, and that special day on October 15th, and then all the summer festivals. So from Download to many that everybody can check on lacunacoil.com, which is our portal in which you will find, tour dates, merch, YouTube channel, and everything. So from there, they can go on our pages and get in touch with
Yeah,
us.
we can say stay tuned, especially in the next couple of months, because we got a lot of announcement, a lot of surprises coming out. So it's just gonna be a lot more that we can say right now in the next 2 months.
Nice. Well, we'll keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much, guys. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.